Hey guys, so I'm still trying to let the skin on my eyes heal from, uh, I've talked about this before ad nauseum. Um, I did not wash the soap out of my brushes good enough one day and it irritated the skin on my eyes. So I'm letting it completely heal before I go back to using eye makeup again. I'm almost there, but I want to make sure that it's completely healed before I start using eye makeup again. So I can't wait. Believe me, this has been torture for me because eyeshadow is probably my favorite of all the makeup items, and I have new eyeshadows just sitting here waiting to be played with, and I can't wait to. So hopefully that will be soon. But today we are talking about liquid blush. Now, every makeup brand out there has got a liquid blush now, and if they don't have one, they're launching them right now. And some of them are super pigmented and not that easy to use. I'm talking to you, e.l.f. Don't get me wrong, these are gorgeous and I love them and I have them in every color. But it's not just e.l.f., there are other brands out there that are also super pigmented. And even if you do it the way they recommend, sometimes it's a difficult process. So I was thinking about that the other day, and I think I may have found a much easier way to apply them without the struggle. So the first thing you're going to need is a palette. I have this one from Primark. You actually don't even have to have a palette, but that's what I'm going to use today. If you want a palette and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can go to the craft section of any store, including Dollar Tree, and just get a plastic one. This one is metal, but yeah, you can get a plastic one, and they just have all these circular indentations in them, and it does come in handy for a lot of different things, and I do use it from time to time. I don't use it every day, but when you need it, you need it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to spend any money at all, then go into your kitchen and find a plate that you don't use that much. Maybe it's older, maybe it's chipped or something and you haven't thrown it away yet, but just, use what you've got. All you need is a flat, hard surface, basically, so you don't have to spend any money at all if you don't want to. Okay, now you're going to grab your blush brush. I like my Essence one. Essence brushes are sold at Ulta. So this is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Coming in Hot Pink, and I deliberately chose this one because it's probably the brightest one of all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe some of the excess off, and then I'm going to go into one of these circular sections and just dab what is on the tip of my brush on there, okay? And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to swirl it in there, okay? You see where I'm going with this? Instead of applying the blush from the dispenser to your face, I'm just going to apply it to my brush, and then I'm going to dab it onto my face that way, okay? So we've already dispersed it a bit, and then I'm going to just blend it up and out. And I already have on my other makeup products, obviously. Everything I would normally do: foundation, powder, bronzer. And look at that. Look at the difference that makes. That was so easy. I didn't have to go back in and play around with it, grab another brush, put some powder over it because it goes on too intense. And that, my friends, is the easiest way to deal with these pigmented liquid blushes. And yeah, this side, maybe I can just use a little tiny bit more. So I just dipped my brush back into what was on that palette, and now I should have the same amount on both sides just by doing that one little dab onto the palette. And I think this is going to be a whole lot easier for everyone, myself included. I'll tell you, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't sleep, and I come up with these ideas, and it's like, yes, I'm going to try that out. But yeah, divine inspiration happens to me a lot of times in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. But I think this is a effective way of using these blushes. So try it out. If you don't have a palette, don't buy one. Just use what you have. You just need a hard, flat surface, something that you can swirl your brush onto, something that is going to be easy to clean, or something that you don't care about because it might get stained. So keep that in mind. And that is it for today, you guys. I said that I was going to incorporate some of the things that I had set aside to be purged next month into my looks, and I did do that today. This is Hard Candy at First Sight. This is one of their tinted lip balms. Let me get the exact name for you. It's the Hard Candy Lip Melt, and the shade is At First Sight. These are sold at Walmart. My Walmart is no longer carrying Hard Candy, but most Walmarts still have it. And it's just a tinted lip balm, but it's very pigmented, especially this color in particular. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.